Hello currency traders, and welcome to the weekly review and outlook brought to you by forexlivetoday.com. Today is Sunday 13th of November 2011. The forexlivetoday.com website is totally free, full of information, articles, trade ideas, and of course the latest headlines, keeping us up to date on what's happening in the world of Forex. Let's get to the charts. Starting, as usual, with our benchmark for risk, the S&P 500. Now, this week was another interesting week, especially for those interested in the soap opera of European politics. We have a new government in Greece. We have Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi has resigned in Italy. So there's been a lot of action this week. On Wednesday, we had bond yields from Italy, 10-year government bond yields, soaring and breaking 7%, getting as high as, I think, 7.46%, before closing the week a little more stable and softer, down below 6.5%. We had S&P, Standard & Poor's, ratings agency, submitting a report in error, downgrading France's AAA credit rating, immediately retracting it. So nervousness, action, governments changing, lots of volatility, and predictably not a lot of clear direction in the market. So it's all reflected here in the S&P 500. You can see the former resistance at 1230, now acting as fairly strong support. But we do have what could be considered a bullish flag here. So if we zoom into our hourly chart, you can see it's actually a triangle coming off these lows here. So we have some congestion that will have to come to a point at some stage. Now, closely correlated at the moment to the S&P 500, or maybe not correlated but showing similar characteristics, is pound dollar. Now, this is my favorite pair going into the new week. Firstly, taking a look at the long-term chart, we can see that cable likes to trend. So once it gets started on a trend, it generally goes probably longer than you might think. So we had the sweeping move down from the highs starting here all through August. Then through October we've had the rally, and then into November we've had a period of congestion. Now, looking back, you can see that cable doesn't generally hold its congestion for too long before it does break out into some sort of trend. So we've got the congestion pretty much bouncing between this 61.8 fib and overshooting this 50 fib a little bit, finding support here at about 158.80. If we zoom into this on the hourly chart, much like the S&P 500, we have a clear pattern. We have a wedge formation here, a definite tradable pattern. So as we go into Monday, the new week, I will be watching this very closely. Any signs of weakness could indicate we're heading back to the bottom of this range. A breakout, a retest, and further move north could be the signal for this completion of the flag and continuation, perhaps all the way to these highs. Not good to make predictions that far in advance. Let's wait and see what the market does, what it gives us, and then go from there. But that is definitely on my radar. I'm definitely watching that one very closely as we go into the new week. Opportunities for bullish positions, also opportunity for a short position. Obviously, the short position will only be playing to this range, but there's still significant room here. Alright, getting over to the euro. Now, I'm not too keen on trading the euro other than intraday scalping positions due to the extreme volatility. You can see it there by the size of a lot of these candles. It's not really playing to technicals at the moment because of all the uncertainty in Europe, the worries surrounding some of these sovereign countries, and so any headline can move it, 100, 150 pips at a time. So trying to trade it on a technical basis, fraught with danger, because a lot of the time the levels are not respected due to a lot of these headlines. So I'm leaving the euro alone in terms of medium-term trades at the moment. Alright, dollar yen. Anyone who has been on the website over the past week and listening to these videos knows that I have been and still am short dollar yen. I have taken 50% of those profits off due to the fact that we have a 61.8 fib here of the entire move from the intervention. So we've retraced 61.8 of that, and there is a confluence of moving averages here as well. So a chance that it may find support here, even though this red candle really looks like it means business. So my initial target of 76.30 still remains valid for now, which is why I have left half of the trade running over the weekend. But to protect some of those profits, I have taken half of it off. So we'll be watching that one with interest as well. If it does start to move north again, I may move my stop forward and give it about 30 pips and see how we go. I may protect some further profit there and take the trade completely out. Final one I want to talk about today is dollar Swiss, and another one that I am interested in trading. It's just not ready to be traded yet, but I do see potential here for next week. So you can see this kind of previous support, previous resistance line I've got here at 89.22. You can see that it broke this 2 weeks ago, but then failed. But this last week we have broken it, we have retested, and we've moved forward. But we are heading back that way again. If we zoom into the hour chart, you can see it much clearer. Here's the breakout, here's the retest, here's the move north, but still no follow through, no continuation, and we are heading back towards this level again. So I'm going to look to play this level. It's proven significant. It stood the test, so let's see. I may miss out. It may not come back down. It may move north from here, in which case I will not chase the trade. But if it does move back towards this level, I will see how it behaves around this level, and I am open to either long or short positions from here. Of course, the Swiss National Bank is still active in the markets, as they're much more hands-on. They seem to back up their words with a lot more action than, for example, the Bank of Japan, which is why I'm much more comfortable betting against the Bank of Japan, as I have been here, than I am kind of betting against the SNB. So a long position, I would be happy to be long US dollar, not because I see really much reason to be buying the US dollar, more so I respect the National Bank's intervention. And that's the wrap up of last week, and I look forward to next week. So the two top pairs at the moment would be the cable, pound dollar, and dollar Swiss here, and of course we still have that open dollar yen position. Good luck next week. Let's see what they've got for us in store, but we are getting ever closer to Christmas, and we all know what happens around Christmas time with the Santa rally, and traditionally markets are bullish. So keep that in mind, and good luck trading. See you all next week.